Hey sound guys and girls, I'm Jimmy Hepworth, your Saturday Sound Guy. It's been a crazy week. My wife and I are in the middle of moving from our apartment into a new townhouse, and so I haven't had a lot of time to devote towards an episode this week. So instead, I'm going to show you an episode I made about a year ago when I started having this idea of making a show about sound design. So in this episode, I'm going to show you how to make a cheap and easy monitor stand for your speakers. I hope you enjoy it. So as it stands, my monitors are just too low. They're not at a good height for listening and truly being able to monitor the sound that's coming out of your speakers. So I wanted to raise them up so that they'd be in line with my ears. So the table surface is just a 2 foot by 4 foot piece of plywood, sometimes referred to as a project board. The first thing we did was we pulled the desk out from the wall and placed the project board on top of the tabletop, just to see how everything would fit. From there, we lined up everything on the diagonal so that it was the same distance from each corner. Tracing around it with a pencil so that we'd have exactly where it was originally, I pulled it forward a little bit into the place that I thought that I would want it, making sure that it lined up perfectly between those two pencil marks. Once I had everything placed exactly where I want it, I took the pencil again, but this time on the underside of the board, I drew tracing the underside of the table so that I'd know exactly where to cut. Once everything was squared away and knew exactly how big the table would be, we took it outside to cut with a skill saw. Now remember, safety first. After the table was cut, we sanded everything down with a palm sander, wiped it down with a wet cloth, waited for it to dry, and then applied 2 coats of stain. I chose a dark walnut because it would match the desktop that I already have. So for the legs, I went really simple. This is the Capita leg. They come in a set of 4. They're from IKEA. You can get them right in the IKEA store, you can get them on IKEA online, or you can go right to Amazon.com, links below. Once the paint was all dry, it was time to put on the legs. With the legs attached, here we have it, our finished monitor stand. Now that my monitors are at the right height, I want to make sure that I've got them in the right angle. Now a good rule of thumb for this is that in the listening position, you want your ears and your speakers to be in a perfect equilateral triangle. This will give you the perfect stereo listening experience. So that wraps up this project. I hope it was helpful for you. I hope you guys liked it. Until next time, I'm Jimmy Hepworth, and this is Saturday Sound Guy.
Thanks for watching. If you have a sound effect you'd like me to try, go ahead and leave me a note in the comments section down below.